All right, everyone, welcome back to another video. So right now I have my first trade that I took on Wednesday running, and this was actually in the morning. I had a lab at 8 a.m. and when I was walking back home, I just got on the charts and I saw that we closed below this point of control zone, and it might have been a decent mistake on my part because I just impulsively entered short. I kind of felt FOMO, and that's definitely where I went wrong on this trade. I'm not too mad about it, but of course I could have avoided it if I listened to my emotions, and I realized that I was just entering it off of FOMO, and I didn't look at the Mag 7 stocks before that, so I was just kind of entering blindly, and it didn't turn out in my favor, and that's what happens sometimes. So you learn from your mistakes, and yeah, so I'll let you guys watch this and then we'll move on to the next trade. All right, so this next trade, it was this morning, Friday the 21st, and I made a huge mistake on this. It was completely my fault. I shouldn't have been in this. And you'll see that NASDAQ closed below that point of control zone, and then ES closed heavily bearish below that point of control zone. And I was super excited about this trade because it looked really good. Both looked super bearish, closed below the point of control zones. And then when I flipped through the Mag 7 stocks, they were all bearish too. And we were under the VWAP. So everything looked perfect for me. I thought it was an A+ setup. And then, yeah, you'll see I get out. And it was by far the biggest loss I've had in a long time. And after I reviewed this trade, and when I went on the 30-minute, I have point of control zone areas all set up from, the night before, I usually drag everything over so that I can see it on the 3-minute time frame where I'm actually trading and executing my orders. I'll show you that I didn't drag those point of control on ES where we closed below that point of control zone. We actually closed right inside of a point of control zone. This trade, but I wouldn't have gotten in if I had that area clear, you know? So it was unfortunate, and I don't think you learn. That's the name of the game. All right, and then this is my last trade of the week. I just took it like 20 minutes ago, and it was a great trade. I was getting a little impatient, I'll be honest, because I was really mad about that first trade in the morning that I shouldn't have gone in, and it was completely my fault. But I waited patiently, and market finally presented an opportunity. So we got the volume injection, and you can see NQ and ES closed bearish underneath point of control zones. NQ got really close to that point of control zone around 21, what is it, 695-ish, but we didn't touch it, so the trade was still valid at that point. And I really wanted to get into 2 contracts if ES could have gone all the way up into that point of control zone and then rejected. But and then I throughout the trade, I was gonna switch to 5 micros instead of 1 extra mini, so I'd be in like technically 15 micros instead of 2 minis. I didn't really want to risk that much since I had that big loss earlier today. But yeah, I mean, you can see ES never got back up into that point of control zone, but that was fine. We started rejecting, and then I was thinking about taking it off once we got down into this point of control zone at 692 in NQ, and then all of a sudden we got a pop. That was very surprising, but yeah, that was a great trade. And then I got out because ES touchdown in those point of control zones, and that was pretty much my target for the day. So yeah, I mean, all in all, good trading today. Great patience, great discipline. The first trade, really shouldn't have gone into it. That was completely my fault. And yeah, I mean, I feel like months ago, when I was a more emotional trader, I definitely, after that trade, after that loss, I probably would have blown the account because I would get angry, and then I'd over leverage, and then I'd get into trades that mean nothing to my strategy, and I'm just getting in and to win back that loss. So I'm actually really proud of myself today. Great trading, great patience. We're only down 590 on the day, and at one point we were down, after that loss, I think we were down like 1250 or 1300. So that's like a $700 swing with only one contract too. So that was really good. Yeah. And that other trade on Wednesday, you know, you live and you learn. I'll make sure to make sure to 100% be confident in the trade before getting into anything, and making sure that I look at all of my signals, you know. I need to make sure everything lines up before actually taking it, and my emotions. So if I feel any sort of doubt, even though everything looks good, if I just have that sense of doesn't look that good, I don't really know about this, I'm not like too sure, I just won't get in, you know. So all in all, great trading, great week. I think we're only down 500, and considering everything that happened today, that is very, very good. So going on the weekend, proud, confident, and we'll start the next week and see if we can get some traction, get some profits in the account, and hopefully we can get a payout soon. So all right, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good weekend, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.